Hello and welcome to Little Cat the Show. I am finally going to get this video done, and oh my god guys, okay, so I figured you guys could use a good laugh, and yeah, I really want to kick myself right about now. I'm not going to start with my normal greeting as usual. I thought that I had my my SD card in my camera, and I'm wondering why can't I get my camera to work like it's supposed to and film a video. Well, apparently I did not have my SD card, and now I'm trying to film and film and film and film and film, and yeah, so everything is pretty much lost. I accidentally erased one footage that I could have probably used, but you know what, that is what it is. Alrighty, so if this video is not to your liking, hopefully I can make a better one next week. Alrighty, so I am going to be making a new mixed media book. This mixed media basically is chipboard that I got from packaging. I have a similar piece. This one I cut down to 5 by 10. I'm using some mixed media paper. I was trying to use my cinch for this, but apparently it's too thick and I cannot find my Zetter, which is the Bind-It-All. My Bind-It-All from Zetter, and so I'm a little upset. So I'm going to be using my We Are Memory Keepers hole punch. But I'm going to explain to you really quickly, hopefully, what you guys seen. In my one of my last hauls, I talked to you about the Xyron. If you guys did not see that video, I'll show it to you really quick. The Xyron. You put the material in the back, which is here. It comes out to the front as you are cranking, and what I have inside is permanent adhesive, and it goes into this particular one. It has 9-inch and 5-inch. So I'll link this video. I got this at I believe I got this on Amazon, and this flap goes up, so you can just kind of grab it. This is kind of like your handle. I wish it did have a handle. And this particular handle goes in this particular slot right here, so that it can go flat. Yeah, I know, not the best view, but I have the camera set up already for the for the scrapbook. I mean, for the mixed media book. FYI, you can use this technique for, you could also use this regular adhesive or any type of dry adhesive, a glue runner, your oh goodness gracious, what is the word I'm looking for? Elizabeth Craft Designs, anything, your sheet is, you know, with your glue sheets. Alrighty, so how did this get there? Alrighty, so this is, oh, this is part of the paper. Alright, got a little smut on there. No problem. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do is, I believe this is, oh, I forgot what size this is, but this is a very thin size of Elizabeth Craft. I think this is less than 1 inch. I will look up, I got this at the scrapbooking, whatchamacallit. So I'm going to just put this on the paper. This is their Elizabeth Craft score tape, and it might be a little short on that. And so before I start, I bend all the sides, and then once that is done, I take away the bulk, and I just cut either it could be a triangle looking, or it could look like a square. You know, that's what that's supposed to look like. You want to make sure the glue is all the way to front to back. If you have any excess, you can cut it off or just kind of roll it into the project. And voila. So you can, like I said, you can just cut it to fit the size. So like, let's say you just want to cut it to 5 by 10, you can just do that. But I wanted to do the wraparound method to give you guys another option. And you want to just kind of, you can probably add another piece of glue to it if you want. So that's that. And I'm going to add glue to this end. Actually, you know what? Let me do it with this end and then bring the sides in. So I want to make sure I get it as centered as possible. Oh, sorry, don't mean to be off camera. And bring this particular piece up once it's down and kind of bring it down on itself. So it helps to have a bone folder, but I left mine upstairs once again. I keep bringing to bring it up and do. Now I'm going to do the sides. So, or you can do like I did the last time. I just basically I took off this backing and colored it. I like that look too, but I wanted to do something different this time around. And so bring this in as tightly as possible. And again, I cut this particular piece of paper at 11 by 5, or you can make it less bulky. No, 11 by 6, excuse me. My apologies. My husband is seriously going to laugh at me. David is really going to roll on this one when I tell him this one. Rightfully so, because we have been scratching our brains. I have been trying to work on other videos and it has not been working, and I've just been going completely whoopsie. See, that's what you get for not paying attention. Alright. That's what you get for not paying attention, Eileen. Alright, so I'm going to try that one more time. One more time. Let's move this up the way and bring this down as close, as centered as possible. You want to try and be as careful as possible, because once this stuff is down, it is down. It's stuck. That is it. That's another reason why I'm not crazy about score tape, but I like using it, but it's just a bit of a hassle. It's all trial and error and time, and voila, here we go, here we go. Alrighty, so that takes care of that. And alright, so move this all out the way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the backing. This is cut exactly 5 by 10 to go over that piece. And so alrighty, so I'm going to bring this up and bring it up. This is not sticky. The other side is the white side. Bring it up, and it's extremely sticky. It even rose, so you want to be as accurate as possible. So let me make sure I'm accurate as possible. You may want to even stand up for this. Ah, see what I mean? Okay. Alright. Center. Center, center, center. Alright, so I know that this may be a little off, but again, you know, it's a mixed media book, and it gives you a lot of practice too, so I don't know. You might want to just cut and snip that off. If you're a little bothered by it, maybe I might have been a little off with this particular piece, but it is what it is. Alrighty. So now, since I was not able to get this together, I was able to punch some holes for my cinch. But now I'm going to use my crocodile. And I'm going to actually, what I'm going to do is use this to help me. Actually, I should use it this way. I'll use it this way. That's alright. I like it like this. I like it like this. And I'm going to use my Sharpie. You can use a pencil. I'm gonna color this anyways, so it's a mixed media book. Again, I mean, you can just play around with different types of material and papers. Before you actually make your mixed media book, you might want to use typing paper, watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and so you can always, you know, don't ruin your good paper like I have. I jumped right in, and yeah. I mean, sometimes you can. I mean, sometimes you can get away with it. So I'm gonna use my hole punch, and yeah, I think that I'm going to use my largest setting. Yep, here we go, largest setting, which is all the way to the back, and I'm going to punch down. And I'm going to center it, and that's why I love this thing, because it goes all the way through. I'm just so happy that I found my mystery. Well, as my son says, I solved the mystery, because this is crazy. I was just so mad. I was trying to read up about the camera last night. Oh my goodness. I just was going nuts. I was like, what is going on? Did I buy the wrong camera? Like, why? What's going on? Is there something wrong with the memory? Do I have it on the wrong setting? Just, I just was going insane. Alrighty, so that's what that would look like. And let's move this out the way. Do the same thing. You just want to take your time and make sure you're doing it right. Line it up as good as possible. La la la. And, yeah. So anyway, guys, I will be having a new podcast up tomorrow. I'm sorry I have been away on Mixed Media Monday. I just wanted to I was trying to do a quick project, not to bore you guys. So I will be having a new Mixed Media, a new podcast on Tuesday. And I will have next week a new Mixed Media. I'm going to start up again with my Mixed Media Monday. I'm just going to follow the holes with my Sharpie. Again, you can use whatever you have. Right now, I'm extremely frustrated, so I'm going to use whatever I have. And since this is going to be a Mixed Media book, I'm going to be doing some inking, some blending, some spraying, all that good stuff. So, it is not going to matter. So, basically, it's going to be alright. That's the reason why I like my Zutter, because my Zutter can, well, bind it all. My bind it all can pretty much do this in one swoop. I don't know if I left it upstairs or where did I put it at right now. So when in doubt, use your new one. I actually got a new one. My old one was missing some feet, and I just was tired of trying to make it balance. So I got this, in case you're wondering, at Michael's. And the last one is coming up. So I have a bunch of new videos coming up. Still working on other videos, and everything should be coming out rosy. Yay! so now I'm gonna move this out the way, and I'm actually going to bring my Zetter in. Hopefully I can get it in this one fell swoop. Where did I put the Zetter? It's right in front of my face. Alright, I don't have a lot of room on this table, so I kind of have to put things on the side. Get it out of the box, Eileen, that would help. Yeah, so, alrighty. Oh, that's not the one. Where did you go? Alright. Alright, so. Alright, so let's move this out the way. Here we go. Actually, this binding came from a project that didn't work out, so I just said, meh, it's all messed up. It's gonna look like crud, and mixed media books don't need to be perfect, don't need to look pristine, so reduce, reuse, right? I'm going to take the rest of my papers. This was just a test cut in case you guys were wondering, because I really am not proficient with these. I bought it and I'm not proficient at all with this thing, so I'm kind of gonna. Alright, so first off, let me stand up because you guys can't see what the heck I'm doing. Alrighty, so you want to take your back covers and you want to put them back to back. You want to take your binding, you need to open it a little more, because they do come a little more open, but in case you're using reusable, whatchamacallit, binding. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, so you want to put one cover, and you want to put the seam to the back, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Make sure or you can put this on the side right here, but I kind of like to show you guys. You can use the side, it actually holds better. Alright. Now, you are going to take the other seam, the back cover, and flip it to the wrong side, basically the inside to the front as well. You're going to take your pages, make sure all the holes are lined up. For me, this is the hardest part, to remember the orientation of the binding and the covers and a little with the papers. So you can use the little area that is provided by each different company for the machine to place the binding and stabilize it so that you can add on the papers. I like to sometimes use it, sometimes I don't. It is a little bit of a frustrating process, but at the end of the day, after you're done, it is all worth it, and you have a nice, fun book that you made by hand. Alrighty, so now that all the pages are together, you're going to close it. Now, this opening will be the seam, so you want it towards the back of the book. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure. Since I don't know the size of this one, I'm just going to leave it as is. Actually, maybe I might, great. I might, oh, I forgot how to do this. Alright, so, or you can just take your hands and squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. Squeeze, or you can take some pliers, gently squeeze And kind of want to keep them as, because I can't get this open. Ah, here we go. I had to pull it up. So the size, roughly, and give it another squeeze, was 1 1/8. So I'm going to give it, oh, I forgot to bring the bar up from the handle and squeeze. It's actually, yep, one, I guess, yeah. So that will squeeze it. This will be the back of the book. You take your covers and you, let me move this out of the way so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So you want to make sure your covers are tightly closed. You take your covers and you just swing them open. So depending on what do you want as your front. Actually, I think I want this as my front because they like the funky little design. So this will be as my front cover and this will be my back cover. So I will come back next time and I will do a project for this on the Cricut. And so stay tuned for that. Alrighty guys, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Or if you want to email me, my email address is eileen@eileenlittlecrafter.com. I will have a list of supplies on my blog. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Or you can always just go to my blog, my website, eileenlittlecrafter.com. Thank you for watching and bye for now.